What's going on? Before I get totally set up, we're here at the Dent Time shop here. Guess I was gonna, just to make sure I got everything the way I want. I'm gonna show you what I have. Just make sure. Oh yeah. It's really like, yeah, there you go. Look how deep that is, man. So I'm using it's called the monocle, right? Now, hold on a second. Really, I've got this. The farther away I pull it, trying to see. Oh yeah. Woo. Anyways, there you guys can see that it kind of enhances it. I don't think I'm going to need it because I can see through the camera. It's going to be a little bit harder to see because I'm going to be working at the same time too, and I just don't want to be in the way. But if you've probably seen my Instagram, follow me on my Instagram, you can see me actually work a body line dent with this, and I do use this quite often. So what I have is a couple sharp dents that you can see. One's really close by the edge, and then we have a smaller one here, and I think another one. It's just hard to pick up right here. Oh yeah, down here on the bottom, right there. Okay. Leroy, what's going on, man? My first investment PDR is fascinating to me. Yeah, it is definitely an interesting thing here. I've got some students here. We can go take a look at. There's Casp. What's going on, Casp? Casp is working on this side of the dent. He's getting it, resetting it. They're good. It's coming. You see, his thing is that he's just got to push this out a little bit. Tap a little bit, and he's good to go. He's going to be doing well. But meanwhile, let's talk about deep dings. So listen, this is a factory opening. All right, so this is the factory plug. That's the reason why they have this hole here, is because if they need to disassemble this handle, you can get right to it. There's a bolt right here. There's also a lot of room for me to curve around and get to the dent there, and then rather than roll down the window and fight through this area here, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so I am going to be using some tools, mainly this tool. I've got a little taped right here. This is a PDR tool that we use to gain access to the panel. I've also got the door jammed, like you can see right here. Right, it holds the door properly without disturbing without me disturbing me moving the panel back and forth. All right. And last but not least, a lot of people look at this and they say, what the heck is this? I'm like, well, this is my reflection board. And as you can see, it picks up the curvature of the reflection, right? I have a yellow pattern or a white pattern, depends on what I like. And then here's the third one right here, ladies and gentlemen, right there, the small, tiny one. Now, a lot of people think the smaller the dent, the easier it is. That's not the case. There's a few factors: depth, location, access, right? And the deeper it is, the sharper it is, the metal is harder to work with. I apologize about all the bouncing around. This isn't an edited video, it's live. So let's go start with these ones right here. If I can get this going, I don't want to get in my own way here. All right, and I'm gonna put you right front and center. So I'm using the curvature of the lines. We'll just start with this one right here. We're gonna go yellow. We're gonna go with this tape. This is actually a very sharp tip. I might even just take some of that tape off, but let's see what happens. So I'm gonna go through the opening here. And I'm just going to push away. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit for you guys so you can get a little bit of perspective here. And what I'm doing is I'm going to apply some pressure. As I apply pressure, you can see that metal shrinking, right? This is a very sharp dent, so I have to be careful. Now, generally, I have my peers who are also who do PDR. They would use heat a lot because the sharper the dent in colder weather, the more likely it's going to crack. John, can you give me a blade tip tool? Is there a curvy blade tip? No, actually, just give me a big blade tip in the drawer, like about this long. So I'm going to actually open up some of that pressure. Yeah. And a paddle or a hammer or something. I don't know where in the heck it is. So in this case, I'm going to actually open up this area right here. This is what we use to soften the metal up so we can actually get a little bit more further. Any paddle is fine with me. Again, I know it's not some big massive dent that we're doing. Every big massive dent comes down to stuff like this, so that's why it's important. I help educate my customers or viewers who are listening. I need a blade tip tool, so not that curvature, just a normal one. I just need a normal blade, like about that long in the drawer, ultra drawer. So I'm just gonna open this up just a tiny bit here without me hitting here. Yeah, that's fine. With a handle, please. Let's see what this looks like in a magnifying glass. Ooh wee. To me personally, I can really see it. Okay.
Put old yeller on it.
Yeah, that's good. So now what we're doing, we're using a tip like this, right? Oops. What I'm looking for is the paint as I'm pushing. I want to make sure the paint's not getting disturbed. And it is. It's like plastic surgery. Everybody. The main thing you've got to watch out for when you are looking for a PDR company, right? I'm gonna change the pattern needs to be changed a little bit. I got a little bit of a pinch in there. Is that we're like plastic surgeons, right? You don't look for the cheapest. You look for the best because you have to. If you don't, there it is. Is this the dent? I'm not even looking at. Where is the dent? Oh, sorry guys. I'm looking at the wrong one here, dude. If you don't, then what happens is you could end up with a chewy dent. Shoot, sorry. I definitely don't want to be chewing up this metal here. In case you're joining me, I'm pushing it out with this tip right here. I'll read your comments in a little bit before I get done. Casper, how you doing over there? Boy, it's a sharp pit right here. And I'm just trying to get that tip right on that center. This is one of the hardest things to learn. Casper's over there knows that it's one of the hardest. This is probably the medium dent right here. We're gonna go with the sharper one in a second here. What I do is I have to open this back up. So I can get the metal to relax. And more importantly, the paint to relax. I do use heat as well, but in this case, I am not using it today. Old school manipulation. There will be a little bit of a blemish, but we're going to show you how I take care of those blemishes. Not done. You can see I got a little bit of a low on this side. Want to check on Casp to make sure he's all right.
He texted me. I told him hopefully within an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he said no worries, take your time, no rush.
Perfect. Now you know why. It's not just you just push it out. Look how many steps that are involved when we are fixing dents. We're actually moving the board. We're pushing just with the right amount of pressure. We're using sharp tools most of the time, or very blunt tools. Now you can see this tip, like this center, is pretty much almost out. Hey, if I get 100 likes by the time I'm done with this video, I'll keep it up. If I don't, then I'll take it down. I'll just put it on my denttrainer.com site. So if you guys find this video interesting and you want to rewatch it, give it some love. Give it some likes. Share the video too. 'Cause I'm serious. I always keep my word. So it's going to take another 20 minutes or so to fix this, okay? So I'm still in here. I got 3 to fix. One of them isn't going to take that much longer. So what I'm trying to do is just get it flat, get the texture back. This is a real customer car. Truck, actually, it's a 4Runner.
Far away from what my face.
Look how tight I have to bring it up. I only got 17 likes. Give us. So, you see that little blemish? I'm not worried about that. I'm going to move that board a little bit more. Just going to go for tap some more. Oops. And then bring it back. This is how we get the metal and the paint to relax. Sharp. I don't know what hit this. I think some rocks, because it does have some slight scratches in the paint. Generally, another door won't do that to you unless your car is dirty. All right, and now I'll take a sharper tool. This is called the, right?
You gotta have your arms up.
Because you don't want to go too sharp too soon. This is where the plastic surgery analogy comes in. Okay, let me go further out. This is what I'm talking about. You see how freaking sharp that is? That's why you have to choose people, the right people, to work on your car. All right, you just can't assume or look for the cheapest person because you assume that they all do the right job. It's not like going to get a gallon of milk at the store. You have to understand that this is, I'm using very fine lines too, by the way, to see the pattern of this thing. Okay.
I was in your lines more.
Right, like that. Okay. I'm gonna dial this in just a little bit more here.
But teeth?
Just enough. Now, if this is a straight tutorial, I'd be telling you why you need to move your board, why you need to switch your tips. But I'm really, to be honest with you, I'm intending this for a potential customer. It doesn't even have to be who they're using me. I'm just trying to help educate the public about the importance of why you choose a good PDR company. Okay. Now I've got it pretty. I'm going to keep that flat right there. I'm going to move this board just a little bit more. A little bit of a pinch here. Knock down a little bit more. So did have. Johnny, can I have some toll cut, please? And the buffer, please. Start sharp, mofo.
Flex.
Yeah. There, now I got it down to that, okay? Here's the bigger one. Here's the smaller one. Thanks, Patrick. Yeah, because this video is going to come down if I don't get 100 likes. So, and I'm serious. So, lots of people watch it. They like it, but they don't like it.
I'm not liking it.
Do you not like it?
That's a cheat. That's cheating if I like it, right?
Yeah, it's cheating if you like. Hey, it's okay. I mean, I'll just put it on Dent Trainer where people can have it. So, I'm all right. Actually, yeah, this might work here. By the way, so I've got a little bit of that right there, right? It's 100% achievable, yes, for sure. But when you have such a sharp dent with already some distortion, actually, remove that. You're going to have a little bit of a blemish. So this is what takes care of the blemish, okay? Without taking away the orange peel. Just a little bit, right? And watch this, folks. There you go. Just a little bit. See this? Look at that. You see how it clears that up? All right, and then I just come in there and just dial that back in. And this is the medium one. See that little bit? That's what I'm talking about. Just these little tiny micro pushes, adjustments, and now we got it. Okay, that's one of them, right? Now we know. Here's the other one. Let's go white, and then we'll go for the bigger one. In case you guys are hanging in there, we'll do the bigger one. I see 34 likes. Let's go. We got 66 more left. Let's go. Zoom in here. Taking this tool right here. Okay, and then in case you're joining me, I'm going through this opening right here. That's factory. And then I'm trying to reach this ding right here, which is there. And then we'll do this deeper one, which is right here. Okay. So the seam is bent a little bit there. Not much we're gonna do. Actually, that's not a seam. Sorry, that is the paint protection film. So it looked like a bent seam there. All right. So again, taking this tool, what I do is I apply pressure on that dent, release pressure, and let go. So this is not as nearly as deep as the other one. There is a little bit of a blemish in there. I'm not going to worry about that one. In case you were wondering too, I guess I'll put the price down in the description too. If I get to the 100 likes, I'll probably leave it up enough to download the video, and then, anyways, I'm not going to threaten you guys anymore, but still, this is donezo. Now let's go move to the next one. I need 100 likes, people, if you want me to keep this video up and you guys find it. Okay. John, go in there and like it, man.
Huh?
So, what light you use? I am using let me just take this off here. This is actually one of the first Dent lights that I have with a different reflection. So this is lines, but I've got a yellow pattern underneath and normal white lens on that side. So this is my setup right here. Helps me see the dents. Okay. So on this one, let's see here. So I'm going to bring this up just a little bit closer. Right. Let's see if I can get a tool on this. Cool. John, can I get a piece of tape, like 4-inch tape, please? Main thing is I don't want to chew it up, so that's where I'm going right here. Push, push, push. So I am doing this live. I actually teach this too as well, and just checking I'm gonna check on my students right here.
More of a side angle.
Yeah.
Where you at? Where's that? Ooh, boy. Good job, dude. You're getting it. You're getting it. Did Big John push on it? He didn't push. Huh? John. Don't be helping these guys, man. Let them suffer. Okay. I'm gonna put just a little bit of tape here. because I'm coming at it at kind of an angle just to bring some of that bulk up.
Helping if it was on the center. Get that paint.
Just nicely trying to bring this up nice and clean without stabbing it. Yeah, a lot of people don't think I can push dents anymore. Been creating too many TikTok videos. Oh, you can follow me on TikTok too. I do a lot of little rapid repairs too. And there was a dent on there that I didn't quite, it was just a little blemish, right? And I didn't take any toll cut. And people are like, you didn't finish that dent, da 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 da. It was finished. I just didn't show the final steps. Everyone's a critic until they have to show their work. Anyways, this is coming out nice and clean on here. Follow me if first time you've been on my channel, please. Don't forget to subscribe because I do random cool little videos like this. You don't want to miss them. Love PDR, man. Anything and everything in PDR, you definitely want it. Look at this. Woo. Woo. Oh, I slipped a little bit, but. So this is the involvement of here. It's not a quick wham bam process on these sharp dents. This is why it's just as a challenge as it is these larger dents now. I gotta take that tape off. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Bring in here. Look at this nice setup here. I like to keep the dents super clean. I think what we'll do is take that tape off now.
I'll let you know. Thank you.
And when I'm pushing with this, take this. Really am using the side load of this here. I guess this video is not going to stay up. My goal is to get 100 likes, guys. By the time I'm done here, I'm going to be done in about 5 minutes. I don't think it's going to achievable, but that's okay. You guys can watch it on denttrainer.com if you're on there. Chop my board really thin. It might be too thin. I can't see. I'm having a hard time getting right on that dent without slipping. Woo! Angle sucks, but I make it work. Tap down. This is a Pee-wee match grade tip from Anson. Still got that little pinch in there. A little low in it. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. I'm not taking the orange peel away, guys. I'm just taking a little blemish away. Then we're gonna tap down, polish it, and tap down. Okay. All right.
Now,
Tap it down. A new car. I will take the plug. All right. This is the factory plug. That goes in here because that allows the door handle to come off. All right. Bada bing, bada bing. There you guys go. So, you guys have a dent in your vehicle, contact me, 858-832-2555. You can text your photos there. You can go to our website, denttime.com. You can also go to our other website, dentremovalsandiego.com. And if this PDR interests you, you'd like to learn a lot more about it, sign up for denttrainer.com, which is an online PDR tutorial site. Thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. We'll talk to you. Oh, I said I'd read the comments, but hold on. So before I left, man, what percentage of your work is push to paint for the shops? Hardly at all. Actually, we're doing a lot of dents these days that can be PDR'd. The only time I do push to paints is for body shops, but not very often. So let's see here. How does PPF affect the process in a whole panel? PPF has to generally come off unless it's a really light dent. So that would only affect that. Other than that, it will have to come off on deeper dents like that. It would have to really come off if it was on there. Let's see here. Do you ever use induction heat to remove dents? Sometimes, not very often. Hail usually does, but it's not very common as you would assume. So, but not much here. I'm looking for the chats here. And see, do you use induction here? You're still learning and you always have good content. Well, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Is 100% achievable, or do you inform the customer that perfection is just going to be happy? And that's a good question. We just booked one for a Tesla. So no, we don't always promise perfection. It's almost impossible. That you would be not very smart if you were doing that. So sorry for the noise here. I got my student here. Anyways, I'll holler at you guys later. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think besides that in the comments. Talk to you guys later. See ya.